Hey all you Pokeheads and Planeswalkers, Bronze Dragon coming at you. If you're new to the channel, which almost everybody is because it's a new channel, I just created it. The purpose of this channel is to focus on Pokemon and Magic the Gathering cards because I love them both for different reasons. I love playing Magic the Gathering and collecting. Pokemon, I'm strictly more on the collecting and buying to resell in the future kind of side of things. I do like the artwork and such. I love the artwork on these cards. That's probably one of my main focuses. Anyway, the first video on this channel I dedicated to Pokemon. Second video, it's Magic. And I intend to vary them up. So I'll keep them in two different playlists. So if you're interested in both, check them both out. Please like and subscribe if you like it. Tell people about this channel. I intend to focus on artwork, card artwork, talk about play cards, focus on new expansions, possibly buying and selling of booster cards, booster packs, and things of this nature. There's really no limit to it because I've been a card fan since the 90s. With that said, what I did for this video was I bought some Magic the Gathering repacks off of eBay. Oh, wait a minute. I can hear the collective groan. Oh, not another repack video. Years have gone by and I haven't bought any repacks because the word has always kind of been, oh, they're not worth it. They're not worth it. Well, I figured I'd dive in. These repacks were pretty cheap. 99 cents, 15 cards. They're billed as Magic the Gathering vintage repacks. So just for a quick minute here, I'm going to take a look at what the repacks were billed as, and then we're going to get into the opening, and we'll sum it up at the end and see whether you think I got my values worth out of it. Okay, so I purposefully thought about adding, who the exact seller was, but just for the sake of this video, I left that off. But here is the ad. You can see exactly what it says. Magic the Gathering repack vintage. It's promotion going on. It says it's a winter sale. 1 foil card, common, uncommon, rare, mythic, etc. 12 card repack. Guaranteed hits. Rare and vintage card with bonuses. 1 land, foil land or non-foil land, or uncommon land per pack, revised set to modern, 7 commons in each pack, 2 uncommons, and 1 hit, whether that be 1 special card, whether that be a rare, a foil, a mythic foil, full art, etc. Plus they said there'll be a bonus per pack, and that bonus could be alpha, beta, unlimited, the older sets, right? Every pack will get 1 vintage card. They said they're advertising a God pack that somebody's going to get only vintage black border cards in that pack, and the possibility of hand signed cards as well as hand painted cards. Okay, so and then he puts a listing down here that says, hey, don't expect the lotuses and stuff. Right up front, I'm not expecting that. I wanted to do something fun, kicking off this new channel, see what we get. So with that said, let's just go ahead and get into the pack openings and see what we got. Okay, this is my new setup. Hopefully everything works out fine. If you see some jiggles or bumps, that's me refining my setup. With that said, here's the 15 packs. He did send 1 extra pack, and I'm going to reserve that to use in a YouTube short. But here we go. He did send each of the repacks all jammed into 1 thin sleeve. That kind of surprised me. I can see why he did that for price purposes and such, but some of them, there's a few of them that may have an extra card in them, and they were so tight that I had to cut open. So With that said, let's go ahead. Otherwise, so far they looked okay, and they all appear to have a land on top. So since I'm getting back into this, I went to download a set list of icons for Magic the Gathering so I could tell what each set was in, and there's over 350 of them by this point, so I'll just have to look at them later on. So let's go ahead and get into this. I already pre-pulled them up a little bit so it was easier to remove. We have a land, Orcish Cannonade, Psychotic Episode, Chromatic Star. I don't think I'm going to say each one of these. We can see that they're commons. Set that one off. I believe that's 4th edition. Uncommon. Uncommon. Upside down. That is a revised. We'll set that off. Foil. Nice. Okay. I'm going to set the commons and uncommons off to the side. Revised land. Common. 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 And a couple Ice Age commons. That's an uncommon, I believe. Uncommon. Uncommon. Glorious Enforcer. A lot of these will be new to me. Hey, a Legends. Legend. Okay. Foil. And another common. Okay. I'm not making too many good stacks here, but start off with another land. Common. Common. And kind of pick up the pace here so this doesn't take a whole long time. More Ice Age, good to see. Used to have a full Ice Age set back in the day. Uncommon, and it looks like Legends. So it looks like to me that in the pack the card that is an older card is turned upside down, and another foil. So far I believe we've gotten an older card in each pack plus a foil, plus a land, plus a bunch of commons. A lot of new cards to me since I've been out of Magic for a while. More Ice Age. And here's the upside down card to look forward to. That is a dark. Dark was always kind of hard to tell because the icon kind of blends in with the background. I always did like the dark. There's the foil for this pack. And finishing off with another common. Land. And Soldier Token. Sunken City. I think that's revised. It might be 4th edition. I have to come up to, I think that's revised. The colors were much bolder in 4th edition, and they had either 95 or 96 was the print date. I'm going to have to check that out. Fallen Empires, when I was playing Fallen Empires, was a dime a dozen. I mean, I remember walking into the store and buying those packs for 50 cents off the shelf. That the print rate was so high. There's the two uncommons. And here's a Korean card. Korean foil. I'll have to look that one up. Nice. And another Fallen Empires.
I'm going to have to change my setup a little bit here so it's a little bit easier to film. Look at that. That's an offset. It's not centered. It's a foil. Interesting. Some Ice Age. Seems like you get a lot of commons out of that set. I'll have to look that up, or uncommons out of that setup. So we've got a collector's edition card here. Thought Lace looks to be a collector's edition from Beta. Don't know much about those, what their value are, if there's any extra value. And Thornwood Falls foil. More Ice Age land. Always did like the Ice Age land. Believe it or not, in Revised, all white bordered, coming from Unlimited, we got tired of white border cards, and whenever we saw Ice Age come along and Fallen Empires with the dark border, we thought that was cool, especially with the dark and Legends having the black border, so we thought that was cool. And the colors were much better than the Revised. The Revised really reminded me more of a lighter palette, almost like a watercolor type thing. If you can't tell already, I'm really into the artwork. Okay, it's upside down. It's common. Uncommons, once again from that particular set. He must have had a lot from that set. Hey, it's Legends. I like the old stuff, even if it's a common. And Restless Dead, and the foil, Infernal Pet. Okay. Looks like we're about halfway through. Start off with another Ice Age land. Strangling Soot. More Ice Age. Once again, the uncommons from this particular set. Let me know in the comments whether that was a overprinted set or not. I don't know. And the upside down is another Legends. Nice. I'll take them, even if they're commons. And we have a foil, Behold the Multiverse, common, and Waste Away. So we're getting a nice little stack here at like $1.50 per pack here. I consider them okay. More commons. Like 75% is commons, but he listed that in the, you know, what do you expect for $1.50, right? Ice Age. All the uncommons still from this one particular set. And a dark. Tower of Coriel. Target creature cannot be blocked by walls until end of turn. And the foil and Funeral Pyre. I like that there's a nice mixture of cards going on here as far as from sets and colors wise. Okay. Now I know this is 4th edition. Look, 1995. Much bolder colors than what Revised was. I remember a lot of the same cards were in Revised as in 4th edition, but the colors were a lot bolder in 4th edition. See, that's also 4th, all from 4th edition. You can see how the greens are nice and dark. Wrong pile. And once again, the uncommons from the same set. And Antiquities, Tablet of Epityr. And 2 foils to finish it off. Ambitious Assault and Priest of the Haunted Edge. Now this one started off with a foil land, Bloodfell Caves. Bloodfell Caves enters a battlefield tapped, black or red, gives you 1 life. Nice. More slivers. And once again, the uncommons from that one particular set, which I will have to look up. And the older one is an Antiquities, Reverse Polarity. Foil. Immerstrom Raider. And finishing off with Canopy Claws. A lot of Ice Age lands. Fourth edition Unstable Mutation. And another one from the dark, Savine Elves. Finishing off with some Fallen Empires and a foil, Valor of the Worthy. I'm down to 2 packs. This is the third to the last. Yeah, so far all of the uncommons have been from this one set. And we have Word of Binding, also from the dark. Once again, you can see that the logo blends in with that background there. Our foil is Elderleaf Mentor, and finishing off with Phantom Tiger. Okay, 2 packs left. These are the packs I had to slit open because they were too thick. I'm guessing that there's more in these packs. Oh, there's a goblin token. Token cards came around after I largely got out of the game. Fallen Empires. Graceful Restoration. And let's see what we got here. Dark Riptide. All blue creatures become tapped. And Pacifism. The foil is Simian Sling. And last pack. That's kind of cool. Dora's Time Bug. That's a reprint of Antiquities. Kaleidoscorch. Yeah, so this is on the last pack, and every single one of the packs, the uncommons were from this particular expansion. Sorry if it's not in focus. And the last older card we have here is Dark, from the Dark, Scavenger Folk. The foil is Struggle for Skemfar, and finishing it off with Pay No Heed. Okay, so I don't know really what I was expecting for $15, or it was $25 in total with the shipping. Overall, I'm happy with it. So
Well, thanks for joining me for this repack opening. I appreciate your time. Um, to wrap this up, I'm happy with it. There was nothing extremely great. I didn't expect anything extremely great, for a buck a pack with 50 cents shipping. Um, but with that said, got some interesting things, especially that offset miscut card. I think, going back to what he advertised, he gave me everything he advertised in the eBay ad, right? Mostly commons, couple uncommons, which I took a minute and I looked up the uncommons. All came from Modern Horizons 2. So comment in the comment section if that was a overprinted set. I've heard good things about Modern Horizons 2, and I've even thought about buying some more of it. So let me know what you think. And as far as the commons, I went back and I looked up what set those are, and most of the commons that I got came from the Time Spiral set. So when I see a lot of the commons and uncommons, I kind of think, well, maybe it was a set that was overprinted and there's no value. Obviously, since I haven't been in the game for much, for back in the game for long, I don't know what the values in these lie. I'm assuming that there's not much value there as far as resell and everything, but there might be some value in play, and I'm always into it from a collector's point of view as well. So, leave your comments. What you think was this? All the cards you saw were pretty much $25. What'd you think? And also leave some comments and tell me which way you would like me to take this channel. I do intend to mix it up and Magic the Gathering and also have Pokemon stuff. I'm learning a lot as far as on the Pokemon side and getting back into Magic. Love it. So I'm in the near future. The Lord of the Rings set's coming out on Magic the Gathering, and I'm going to feature some stuff on that. Anyway, with that said, this has been Bronze Dragon sending some Magic the Gathering data your way. I hope everyone on your side is happy and healthy, and I will see you on the flip side.